going on, folks? Another day on the farmstead, homestead, and it's always something to do out here. So today we are setting up some rain catchment on the farm stand. Already got some of the gutter system set up in the downspout there over into the tank, but now we're going to be setting up this here valve for some timers and some water irrigation. And yeah, let's get to it. So yeah, this is our material here: some wrenches, some PVC cutters, a little level, tape measure, some glue. We have a little threaded adapter here to PVC, and a couple valves, some 90s, a T, things like that, a little piece of pipe. And we're going to be replacing this here garden hose adapter into this bushing. We're going to leave the bushing, but take this brass fitting out and replace it with that there adapter to PVC, and we'll end up running some drip irrigation here. So like I said, we got about 4,000 feet of drip irrigation, some timers and things like that. Let's get to it. So here, got everything. First, I'm gonna take this guy off. I guess I need a lot more stuff. We've got some timers, some pressure reducers, some reducing valves, all sorts of PVC goodness. I've already been mocking some stuff up. I think I'm just going to have the irrigation for the 6 beds of the market garden. That way we will have plenty of water for the greens. That's really what I'm worried about during the intense summers. I don't mind hand watering the kitchen garden, the tomatoes and peppers and things of that nature. So yeah, let's get this thing mocked on up. I'm gonna end up using some mulch as a grade for the pipe there, but let's grab a little more material and see what we can't do. What are you doing, Joubert? So all of this here is just scrap, all these fittings that I've got here from jobs that I've been on. So this 1.5 inch 90 rig here is kind of what I've got to work to make a coupling out of the 1.5 inch pipe. I know we shouldn't reduce the pipe and then make it larger. This size, the 2 inch down to the 1.5 and back to 2 inch isn't really the best thing, but I had to do it because it's the only fittings that I have. But this is going to be the mock-up so far for how we're going to be running the main line, which is pretty cool. So that's how we're going to mock it on up there. Then we're going to bring the 2 inch right out of that. I know we shouldn't reduce it and make it larger, but this is kind of all I've really got to make it work. So we're going to have to make do. Now that we have the 2 inch there, I don't have a coupling. To kind of keep it going. So I'm just going to throw this reducer and reduce it on back down and have that there adapter that we were talking about, using that bushing, how we're going to use it this time. I'm going to glue all this, you guys, and I think by the time I switch it, I should be good enough to get some more piping and actually have a more professional rig if this isn't good enough. So let's keep it going. We got a valve there, got some 3/4 inch pipe. Now with the 3/4 inch pipe, I don't have any couplings, so I'm going to use this 1 inch pipe as couplings, and I'm going to cut it down and make couplings out of it. The 3/4 inch fits inside of the 1 inch perfectly with a little bit of glue. So let's do it. Let's cut some couplings. Need about only 2 of them. Let's get a new battery. What do you say, Joubert? Huh? You keep an eye on me? What's going on in the world? Hey chickens, where the eggs at? Made the exhaust style waterer larger. Went from what was a 2 inch stack to a 4 inch stack. So that'll hold more water. Good. What are you doing? Let's get it going again. Need just one more coupling. Got another coupling. Let's see if they fit. Moment of truth. Oh yeah, Perfect. Snug. Snug is a bug in the rug. A bug in the hug. Bug in the mug. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, put your back into it. Oh yeah. Plenty to rig up here. Man, y'all saw I was getting ready to do 90s and stuff. Made it happen. Thanks, chat. Now, I'm just gonna glue all this together. Then all that offset business that I was talking about earlier, I think we're just gonna do it down here and run a good rig. Something like so. Is that cool with y'all? Good enough in my house. Sure enough, man. That's cool. And I'm only gonna use one of these manifolds. So all this other stuff, I'm just gonna hold it aside and I don't know, maybe use somewhere else. And so this guy here, this is the whole manifold. We got a timer there where we will set our timers whenever we want it to rain, where it starts and stops on whichever days of the week, and which would be cool. Pretty snazzy. Never used it. Still got brand new batteries in it. Let's see. Never used it. I never used it. Dang it. Work. So we're going to get new batteries. Got 9 busy in there. It's kind of like a pressure relief kind of filter style, and this is a pressure reducer. You'll be able to gauge it all here too with this pressure gauge. It's gonna be a lot of pressure coming out of that thing. You know, you think that's about 300 gallons. Every 1 gallon is about 8 pounds. 2,400 gallons. 2,400 psi. So it'll be a lot of pressure. I don't know how many gallons per minute that is, but it's definitely a lot of pressure. So we're gonna have a pressure reducer on there and a gauge so we don't blow any of these low pressure fittings. These are all really just twist clamps. There's no real, tight thread locks or anything like that. So once we get past here, we don't want to blow any of these fittings. So that's pretty much the game behind there. So we're going to have this 90 rig do something like so when it comes to running this main line during the spring. I'm not going to run it yet. I'm just going to get it all mocked up to where when it comes time to run the irrigation, actually run lines through it. We're kind of still in that frost danger. We're still here in about February, so I'm still very proactive, but that gives us some time to catch some rain off of this small roof. We missed a storm last night, but it's all right. Storms come and go, right? Plenty of other fish in the sea, plenty of other storms in the sky. I don't know. Got to write a book. Got to take a break. I think the wife needs some mulch. Let's do it. So that there is the setup. We've got our main line coming through there. That's it. I've got the piping roughed in for the rain catchment system. We're going to be gluing that. So once we're out of the danger of frost, we'll be hooking up the drip irrigation, the actual drip tape, and we'll be running that. Moon's joining us. Well, folks, that's it for the Farmstead Homestead today. We've got some mulch moved. We've got the rough end of the rain catchment system. It's a pretty good day. Got some other things in the works that we're going to be doing here, so stay tuned, you guys. Give us a like, throw a comment in the comment section. Subscribe definitely helps, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out, Moon.